Hey, can they see us? Oh man, is the internet still not working? Oh, wait a minute, what does this button do? Ha! That's better. Welcome back, Slayers, to another live episode, the best way to watch the 5 at 10 show. I'm your host, Jamal, and shout out to Ed and Eric for stepping in. I had to pull a double at the gas station. And also, thanks to Kier for that fun interview. Sorry Joper wasn't here to welcome you, but there will be more chances for you to meet Joper, I'm sure. But for this week's show, we have a guest host who's been chomping at the bit to come back on. You know him as the other half of the DA duo with Ryan Lewis. Please welcome data analyst Dylan Merrell to the show. Dylan, welcome, my friend.
Thank you, Jamal. It's been 238 days since I last appeared on the show. I couldn't wait to get back on here, and now I'm sitting at the desk with you, ready to test my guest hosting skills. So let's jump into it, shall we?
We shall. But before this train gets moving, Dylan, my friend, you got an appointment with Jopra because you're getting 10,000 100 points for guest hosting this week with me. Yes.
Thanks, Jopra. You know, something about that just hits different in person. It's probably the energy.
Well, you know, I wouldn't have the energy to jackpot you guys if it weren't for you Slayers and your bangers you send us each week. Shout out to Rich Pop by SF3. Wonder who that could be. Throw your guesses in the chat.
It's a little mystery group we have here. Thank you, SF3, for sending in those tracks. I myself am a big music fan. It helped me get ready for the show this morning.
That's right. He was headbanging in the mirror before the show started. It was looking great.
That's not what happened. You were trying to dance, keyword trying, and I've seen smoother moves in the traffic jam. While Jamal recovers, let's make sure to send us your playlist at slacal.com to get the show rocking.
Well, you know, I never claimed to have Taylor Swift level of dance moves, but I do claim to have the Kahoot pin. So type in that pin, which is 1379498, to get into the trivia game. Now, this might be one of my favorites because comedy is going to be the theme. Speaking of theme, the background contest is your favorite comedy film. Oh, there's so many classics to choose from. I can't wait to see what everybody chooses.
Same. I'm going to have to update my movie list after this. So Josh, can you please show us the backgrounds?
Let's see what we got here. Okay, we got a little Team America.
Oh, Superbad's on there.
The Heat. Mrs. Doubtfire. Oh, I love Mrs. Doubtfire.
White Chicks. It's pretty funny.
Little Mars Attacks. Okay. All right.
Oh, classic.
Some great choices. You know, I saw some of my favorites, and I know the judges are going to have a tough decision on their hands today because you as well will have a tough decision with this poll question that we have for you today. Let's see what that poll question is, shall we? And that question is, what is your favorite comedy film? Is it Friday?
Is it Bridesmaids?
Napoleon Dynamite?
Caddyshack?
Airplane?
Girls Trip?
Rush Hour?
Always Be My Maybe?
Happy Gilmore?
And Best in Show?
Now, Dylan, what's your favorite as we get the poll chat going here? Looks like Rush Hour is running away with it. What's your favorite?
I definitely like Rush Hour.
Okay. Yeah, Rush Hour is a funny one. And you know what else is funny? Some of those. And also, this is one of my favorites. Shout out to our hardworking Slayers. I just love shouting out our Slayers. Congrats to Randall Nguyen on his promotion to Insurance Analyst Manager. Randall's supervisor says he's extremely organized and puts 100% effort into every task. Randall, we know you're going to soar in this role. Congrats on your promotion, my friend.
Congratulations, Randall. It's well deserved. Well, last week we celebrated AANHPI month, but it also happens to be Jewish American Heritage Month.
L'chaim, and happy Jewish American Heritage Month. And coming up, we'll have a sit-down interview with Ed Durance and Cool Guy Adam, or CGA as I like to call him. And we'll learn more about their favorite Jewish traditions and what this month means to them. Nice.
Now, switching gears. Last Thursday, the editorial council had a meeting to discuss some important SLA business. The meeting was also a chance to introduce a new kind of team at the SLA, one that brings voices across different departments together to shape up how we tell our story and how we lead.
Correspondent Gabriela Garcia Sanchez introduces us to the editorial working group and shares their recent milestone. Stay tuned, Slayers, because after that we have Ed and CGA here to share with us their Jewish heritage. Josh, please roll that clip.
At the SLA, leadership starts with how we tell our story. That belief is at the heart of a new initiative helping shape how we connect across departments and drive impact. Meet the Editorial Working Group, a team of 8 standout employees from across the SLA brought together to elevate how we think, write, and communicate.
I started the Editorial Working Group because I saw this gap. We had a lot of great communicators across the org, but no real structure for pulling those voices together.
Led by Director of Communications Alicia Koppel, the group was created as the SLA's first ever cross-functional editorial team. It's a new model built not on title, but on critical thinking skills, subject matter expertise, and collaboration.
It's not just about writing better, it's about thinking strategically about what we say, how we say it, and why it matters.
From day one, the group laid the foundation of trust and teamwork, starting with a Learn It coaching session focused on creative problem solving. Then last Thursday, the editorial working group joined the editorial council for the first time, not just as observers, but as contributors.
The May 8th session gave the editorial working group something rare, a seat at that table. They weren't just observing, they were participating, offering ideas, and being heard. That type of access doesn't happen often.
Each member brings something unique to the table.
Brittany Delaney is our compliance compass. She brings a sharp eye, a thoughtful voice, and always asking the right questions from a regulatory lens. Shelly Huesca is our connector. She builds trust naturally, understands how messaging influences culture, and brings deep knowledge of employee engagement and corporate communication best practices. Brian Manson is our operations brain. He's a project manager through and through, with a strong grasp of how to leverage technology and structure creative work in a way that moves us forward. Amanda Quach is our editorial anchor. She keeps this group grounded, bringing clarity to complex topics and breaking them down into clear, digestible concepts that everyone can follow. Hector Solis is our translator. He bridges the analytical and creative sides, clarifying ideas in plain terms and always helps the group align. Anika Tran is our employee pulse. She knows what our people need, and her input helps shape our work so it connects with the real concerns and priorities of SLA staff. Brittany Trevor is our policy strategist. She brings deep expertise, especially in reviewing the policies that come through our system, and pairs that with strong collaboration skills that help the group gain traction across the org. Spencer Wetzel is our spokesperson. He's a natural public speaker and a skilled facilitator who can take a swirl of group ideas and turn them into a single, sharp message we can all stand behind.
This team represents a new way of working, which breaks down silos, builds alignment, and proves that strategy doesn't have to come from the top.
When employees know their voice matters and can see their ideas shaping what we say and how we say it, they're more invested. And that leads to messaging that's not just aligned, it's lived.
The editorial working group is more than just a team. It's a movement, one that shows how collaboration, clarity, and creativity can change the way we work together.
Thank you, Gabriella, for that story. We enjoyed learning more about the editorial working group. Sounds like they have some important work on the horizon. And now, as promised, we have two of my favorite people in Marcom joining us for a live interview. You know their faces. Please welcome back to the show, Cool Guy Adam and my best friend, Ed.
Thanks, Jamal. Best friend.
Best friend.
Best friend.
Cool.
What about me?
No, you're super
hey.
cool, man.
Oh, don't forget about me, guys.
Yeah,
sorry. Yeah.
Now, it is Jewish Heritage Month, and we probably never really get the chance to actually discuss Jewish Heritage Month. So I'm happy to have you guys here and share a little bit about your culture.
Of course,
and
thank you.
speaking of that, could you tell us about your cultural background and what the month means to you?
Well, pretty much for me, it was getting together with family, no matter what was going on in the world or during the year. We kind of always got together to have food. It was delicious food, mostly at the deli, pastrami and chopped liver sandwiches all the way.
Okay. Is that one of your favorites?
Yes. Yep.
Chopped liver.
Yeah, chopped liver sandwich. Big red onion. It's delicious.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, I was brought up in a I would say semi-religious household. I had a bar mitzvah, but over time it's evolved into more of an opportunity to get together with family and have meals together. Not a whole lot of religion in there, but great opportunity to get together with my family and friends. In terms of Jewish Heritage Month, I'll be honest, I was not aware it was the month until the great 5 at 10 team said so. But certainly a great opportunity to share with the SLA a little bit more about Judaism.
Nice.
I didn't know either.
Well, hey, I didn't know either.
Perfect. Makes three of us.
Yeah.
Now, Adam, do you have a favorite food?
A favorite food? I'll say matzo ball soup.
Yeah.
It's a great. I enjoy it a lot, but my kids love it. It's actually a staple. We have it on a cold night for sure. It's super easy to make and it's great. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure it's always cold at your house because you're a cool guy, Adam.
Get out of here.
Now, are there any Jewish cultural traditions that you guys participate in?
Pretty well. Does going to the deli count?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just going to.
No. Well, most of the deli, but I don't do anything now. But when I was younger, it was like the Sabbath and going Friday nights just to get together at the synagogue. But that was a long time ago. So
Okay.
Yeah.
a while.
Yeah, for my family, we definitely get together. We use opportunities when there's a holiday to get together, have a meal together. In fact, it's been about 10 years, but 10 years ago, we actually, it's not as much as a tradition, but we went to, we went on a family trip to Israel and went around the country, which was really cool and really insightful and enlightening for what the culture was like over there, which was fun.
Okay. Now, when they get married, and you were talking about that before, could you just explain to the viewers what that process is like?
What, of breaking the glass?
Yes, and
yeah.
the chair.
And chairs, yes. The dance. Yeah. What else would you like to know about it?
Can you explain that to our viewers?
Well, that's pretty much all I know is that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know too much of it.
Now, you and Laura
Yes,
been together for a long time.
that's true.
Are you going to do the chair at the wedding?
No, we will not be doing the chair dance at the wedding. I just specify that.
Are you saying you're not going to marry her, or you're not doing the chair dance?
No, we will be married.
Does she know? All right, well.
Anyway,
Now,
thanks, Jamal.
do you guys speak Hebrew? And, me being trilingual, if you do, can you teach me a word or two?
I don't know too much.
I've got nothing for you.
Yeah.
Shalom. Sorry, that's not true. Shalom is hello and goodbye.
Okay.
And l'chaim is a common term that people use. I mean, that's like an equivalent of cheers.
Okay.
But that's about it. I would never say I know Hebrew. I just know maybe a handful of words.
So, shalom.
Shalom.
All right.
You know, we'd say l'chaim when you break the glass at the wedding. There's one.
So you'll say it.
No.
So maybe you're telling me there's a chance.
You tell me there's a chance. Yeah.
Now, what's something about the culture that people may not be familiar with? Adam, we'll start with you.
Yeah, I think most religions probably have this, but there's different levels of religiousness, if you will. There's something called Reform, Conservative, and then Orthodox, and there's probably many more beyond that. I was brought up in a conservative household, which is a little more like less stringent than Orthodox, but more than Reform. It's kind of evolved beyond that in my family, but at least I think the one constant across all of it is that everyone is very inviting and welcoming, and there's a sense of community. And if there's nothing wrong with using it as an opportunity to get together and talk about nothing religious-wise, but more so get together with people that you love and care about and want to spend some time with.
Nice.
Yeah. It's all about getting together. That's pretty much growing up. We would just, no matter what, we'd always get together. So that's pretty much the main kind of thing I took from it.
Just kind of togetherness.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Now, today's show is all about comedy. And I have to know, what are you guys' favorite comedy film? Ed, we'll start with you.
Okay. Anything Mel Brooks? I guess Young Frankenstein specifically.
Okay.
Love that. Yeah. Spaceballs, History of the World.
Nice. And Adam, what about yourself?
Yeah, before I came on the show, I actually saw a couple backgrounds out there. Shout out to the Slay Squad, some good backgrounds. But for me, I'm going to go with the classic Dumb and Dumber.
Hey, don't call me an Ed, though.
But
Well, listen, I had a blast getting to know a little bit more about you guys' culture. Ed and Adam, thank you for that. Toda.
Toda Rabah. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, man,
There you go.
trilingual. But yes, it was cool hearing about your Jewish heritage and learning about your cultural traditions. And because of that, my friend, Chopra, is sending you 5,000 high threat points. Oh, wait a minute.
Let's try that again.
No,
Doesn't work again?
No.
It's broken.
Higher powers in my ear are saying that you guys are not eligible, but I think I have a way to actually give out these points, so stay tuned for that.
Oh, nice, Jamal. Okay. Excited to see.
Yes. Now, Ed and CGA, before you...
Dude.
What?
It's true.
That's what you are.
Yeah.
Now, Ed and CGA, before I let you go, could you do us one last favor, please?
Sure, Jamal. What can our Slayers win today?
If you're ready for some prizes, I've got 3 for you. First prize of the day is a $100 Bath & Body Works gift card. You know, I never got that cologne a few months ago, but that's okay. I like candles and a nice bath bomb to soak in the tub. So buy yourself, or me, something to relax thanks to this $100 Bath & Body Works gift card. The second prize of the day is a $100 Nike gift card. Humor me for a second. How about you just choose this prize? No filler words. Just do it. Just do it. You should just do it.
Just do it!
And finally, the last prize of the day is a $100 Sephora gift card. Hey, look at that! Maybe actually I can get that cologne after all. I mean, my birthday is like right around the corner. It's only in October. So fingers crossed, Jopra gets a nice gift thanks to this $100 Sephora gift card. 3 fantastic prizes that will have you itching to be the winner. So let's head back to the studio to find out.
Just do it!
Thank you, CGA and Ed, for that interview. You know, it is not often that we hear about the Jewish culture, so I was glad to hear about that. Thank you for sharing that. Now, before we get to the announcements, let's show that Kahoot pin one more time. And that Kahoot pin is 1379498.
Type that in because the game is just around the corner. But first, we have a few announcements to make.
You may have seen Barbara's recent announcement on Paylocity reminding our Slayers to take advantage of our awesome health and wellness perks. And if you haven't heard of our employer and sponsored health program at CentFit, well, now you have. As an SLA employee, you can track your fitness activities and get reimbursed for up to $50 a month. That's $600 a year. The website and app also includes fitness tips, tricks, educational resources, fitness and health challenges that could lead to even more cash. What are you waiting for, people? Sign up today if you haven't already.
And gamers, listen up. Our annual SLA Gamers Tournament is back. Launch turtle shells and watch out for slippery banana peels at our upcoming Mario Kart tournament, backed by popular demand. It's happening Friday, June 6th from noon to 1:30 at the SLA lunchroom. Lunch will be provided. If you're coming to watch our gamers or you want to participate, please be sure to respond to the survey Denitra sent out this week. With the announcements out of the way, the chat is ready, I'm ready, Jamal is ready, and we are ready to lock that lobby.
Nice. Today's sign-in number is going to be number 3 because the Austin Power franchise has 3 movies. Yeah, baby, yeah. Congratulations to our sign-in winner, Rachel Lee. Nice. Let's see what we got in here in the chat today. Okay. Brit Funny. All right. Jesse Ding's in there. Nice. Megatron V. No, Dylan, are you a fan of Step Brothers?
Yeah, I'm a fan of Step Brothers.
I think we should tell the people. Me and Dylan are actually stepbrothers.
No, we're not.
No, we are.
Well, this is new to me.
Well, I thought it'd be cool to break it on the show.
Wow.
Question number 1. In Austin Powers and Goldmember, how many groovy alter egos does Mike Myers juggle?
Is it 2, 4, 3, or 5?
Now, Austin Powers Goldmember released on July 22nd, 2002. Some of you weren't even born yet. The runtime for the first cut of the Goldmember was 3.5 hours long. A lot of scenes had to be left on the cutting room floor, a little industry term for you guys there, to bring the runtime down to 95 minutes. Could you watch 3.5 hours of Austin Powers?
Yeah, I think I could.
Could you watch 4?
That's pushing it.
4 was the correct answer, though. Actually, could you name the 4 characters?
I cannot. Can you?
Austin Powers. All right, let's check out our leaderboard. Okay, Brandon Lee sitting atop, and then Chris Chan right behind him. Chris Chan, sorry. Question number 2. What does Michael Scott eat for lunch on The Office that makes him fall asleep?
Is it a family-sized chicken pot pie, spaghetti with a side salad, a mountain of Filet-O-Fishes, or 3 full rotisserie chickens worth of dark meat? Here are a few facts about the show. The cast picked the opening theme song. Rainn Wilson auditioned for Michael Scott. Jenna Fisher, aka Pam, kept her engagement ring from Jim after the show ended.
How do you feel about Jim and Pam?
I think they're pretty cute.
I think they're kind of bullies, though.
Why do you say that?
They're always picking on Dwight.
Oh, well, I actually heard that you're the Dwight of the Marcom department.
I think we have a clip of The Office here. Can we play?
Stay alive, stay alive. You can't tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. Words it loud, women more been kicked around since I was born.
Oh, sorry. When I see Kelly Kapoor start dancing, I can't help it.
Can't help it.
Woo, Ricky A is sitting atop with Randall right there. All right, question number 3. Who was the first female head writer at Saturday Night Live?
Was it Maya Rudolph, Kate McKinnon, Tina Fey, or Leslie Jones?
Now, this lady graduated from the University of Virginia in '92 with a degree in drama. She also created, wrote, and starred in the acclaimed sitcom 30 Rock. Also wrote Mean Girls. But before SNL, 30 Rock, and Mean Girls, she honed her comedy chops at the Second City in Chicago. Funny enough, that's actually where I honed my comedy chops. Yeah, that's pretty much what my set gets to. Just bomb all the time.
Needs work.
Well, it looks like Tina Fey was the correct answer. A lot of people got that one correct. Let's check out our leaderboard here. Okay, Ricky sits atop, but Ava's on a hot streak. Can she keep it going? Question number 4. Which actor appeared in Tropic Thunder, Zoolander, and Dodgeball?
Was it Kevin Hart, Ben Stein, Adam Sandler, or Ben Stiller? You may not know this, but this gentleman is also a director.
What?
Having directed Zoolander, Tropic Thunder, The Cable Guy, and the hit show Severance. He's a walking quote machine. One of his best, "Nobody makes me bleed my own blood."
Oh, and the correct answer was Ben Stiller. And actually, I think we have a clip of that.
Get off of me! Don't you touch me! It is over between us, Kate. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Nobody!
I mean, you nailed that.
It's a good
Yeah,
line.
you nailed that one. Very nice.
Been practicing.
A lot of people, wait, do you bleed your own blood?
Yeah, pretty often actually.
All right. Ben Stiller, the correct answer. Let's check out our leaderboard here. Oh, okay. Ricky must be a big comedy fan because he's trying to take the win here. But we got a close game. It may come down to this final question. What were Ed and CGA's favorite comedy films?
Was it Young Frankenstein and Dumb and Dumber, Ace Ventura and Next Friday, Superbad and Wayne's World, or Rush Hour and Talladega Nights?
Now, me being a filmmaker myself, I have the perfect idea for a buddy comedy movie, okay? 2 FBI agents, they fight aliens, they dress up in all black. I'm thinking I'm gonna get Billy Bob, Michael B. Jordan.
I think that's Men in Black, isn't it? Yeah, it's been done before.
Oh, okay. Well, it looks like people were paying attention. Young Frankenstein, Dumber and Dumber. I guess I should have paid attention to Men in Black. Maybe I would have known that. Well, let's check out our final leaderboard, shall we? Let's go here. Like Rush Hour 3, you're coming in 3rd place. It is Reis. Good job to you.
And if you ain't first, you're second.
Oh.
Way to go, Brian.
I see what you did there. But the sequels are rarely better than the first. So the winner is Christian. Congrats to you.
Don't miss out on your prize. Make sure to email us at the5at10@slacal.com to claim it.
You know, I'm McLovin this show today. Good laughs with good people. Speaking of good people, we've been hiding 2 of them for the whole show. But like the criminals in Scooby-Doo, it's time to reveal our secret identities. Whoa! Look who it is. It's CGA, Cool Guy Adam, and making his debut on the show, the always awesome Angelo. Welcome to the show, you two. It's a pleasure to have you guys as guest judges.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Of course.
You guys looking sharp in the studio.
Oh, thank you.
You too.
Yeah.
Jamal and myself, as well as the people, we want to know, what's your favorite comedy film?
I'll start first. I like animated films, so it would be Despicable Me. Just the minions are just really funny for me.
Nice. Do you have a favorite out of the franchise?
The first one, and
Okay.
I guess the second one.
Any
when
quotables you can quote for us?
No, the second one I remember them singing "I Swear" by All For One, so that was funny for me.
All right. And Adam,
Well, I already shared mine, but I was slightly bummed that the people didn't remember on the last trivia question. But I'm just going to assume that they got Ed's wrong, but mine's Dumb and Dumber, just the classic 90s Dumb and Dumber one, yeah. What about you guys? What's your favorite movie?
Dylan, you want to go first?
Mine's Step Brothers.
And mine would also be stepbrothers. I mean, hey, we didn't plan that because we are stepbrothers. But 2 classics that I will go home and watch as soon as the show is over, and I'll talk about it on a podcast. But now we've stalled long enough. The suspension is killing us. So let's find out who the runner-ups and the winner will be. So who's our runner-up? Number 1.
So for the first runner-up, we picked Tarangini Aquila for Bruce Almighty.
Nice. Bruce Almighty is a classic too.
Yeah, we're gonna go for nice job, Tarangini. Number 2, Brittany and Dylan kind of gave a little teaser. I don't know if you knew that or not, but with Talladega Nights, because if you ain't first, you're last. Nice one. Another great line. I'm gonna stick you in the microwave. It's a pretty good one.
And who's our winner for today?
Our winner for today is Jennifer Bautista with The Heat.
Nice.
Yeah, good one. Congrats.
Congrats.
What does she win?
Jennifer will win a $100 Cinemark gift card.
All right, I'm loving that. Well, thank you, judges. It was fun. You two are welcome back anytime. CGA, stay cool. And always awesome, Angelo. Always awesome to chat with you. And we will see you two again soon.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Now, for those of you holding your breath for this last prize, you can take a gasp of fresh air now. Let's reveal the winner of our High Thrive Comment of the Week. This week, we're shouting out our relatively new hire, Associate Data Analyst Joey Sang. He recognized Alex Morales, Brandon Lee, Charlie Sem, Rais Kadir, Ivan Dang, Joseph Fan, Alyssa Lum, Kristen Corpez, Joshua Mahano, and Omar Vargas Gonzalez for being a great group of peers to work with. And he says, go Minions. Not sure what that's about, but Joey, you're gonna have to come on the show and explain. You held your breath that whole time?
Yeah. Whew. Look at that. Our newbies are already using the High Thrive platform to cash in on some easy money. We love to see it. Thank you, Joey, for celebrating that hard-working group. And because of that, Jopra is sending you 2,500 High Thrive points. And now I did mention earlier that I couldn't give the points to Adam and Ed. So our 2 background runner-ups, you're getting those 5,000 High Thrive points. Let me hear it. Woo-woo!
And if you saw Barbara's announcement on Paylocity, you'd know that being eligible for our High Thrive Comment of the Week is as easy as pie.
Apple.
Give your coworkers a shout out and make their day. It could be for something as simple as a smile or a kind word that lifted your spirits.
You know, thank yous don't have to come from your managers. This is your chance to keep our great culture alive and, well, maybe, just maybe, earn some extra cash. Let's make it a habit to recognize our colleagues for their hard work and dedication. Dylan, I recognize your hard work on the show today, and I appreciate it, man.
I recognize your hard work today, too.
Oh, stop. Wait, I didn't hear you say it again.
I recognize your hard work today, too.
Okay, all right.
That's enough.
Well, we've made it to the end of the show. Like you on your 200-mile race, you in your short shorts, your running shoes, Colorado mountains, it's snowing, no winter jacket. I don't know where that, anyway. It was fun hosting with you today, and glad to have you back on the show, my friend. 7 months, it was a long time.
This was fun, and 7 months was too long. I had a great time, and it was a lot easier than I thought. I'd love to come back on again, maybe for a DA Duo reunion.
Oh, a DA Duo reunion. Chat, if you want to see the DA Duo reunion, leave it in there. And I like how that sounds, actually. And I also like the sound of the outro. So thank you to CGA. Thank you, Ed. Thank you, Dylan. Fantastic job. Oh, and just as a heads up, half of our 5 at 10 show crew is going to be going to London for the Global Risk Transfer Summit. So we will be airing a pre-recorded, abbreviated show. But next week, and I will say Warriors are going to lose today, be great Slayers, and you will see me pre-recorded live. Nope, pre-recorded next week.